Is Helldivers 2 the best broken game to ever come out? Let's find out on this hellish review with NTN. What's going on? This is Green with NTN. Let's deep dive right into Helldivers 2 to see what makes this game really tick. Helldivers 2 is currently available for $39.99 on Steam and PS5 with crossplay compatibility. There's also the option for the Super Citizen Edition for $59.99 as well. The game is pretty beefy with a 100GB drive space requirement, and minimum specs required for PC players are an Intel Core i7-4790K or AMD Ryzen 5 1500X, 8GB of RAM, and an NVIDIA GTX 1050 Ti or AMD RX 470. Jumping right into gameplay, Helldivers 2 is set in a universe where Earth has become one giant corporate super government, known only as Super Earth. Humanity has recruited special citizens to don armor and drop from ships in space to fight monsters and robots on a galactic scale for
freedom and democracy.
Yeah, you definitely get vibes of Starship Troopers level of patriotic and political satire, and it is non-stop fun. The game will put you through a short tutorial at the start, giving you the basic movement, shooting, and equipment lessons. This is where you get your first experience with stratagems. Stratagems are linked with your ship and can be changed between assaults on board. You will need to level up to gain access to higher power stratagems as well. These stratagems fall under different categories like orbital cannons shot directly from your ship, a robotic workshop that supplies your diver with automated sentries, and the hangar that offers an assortment area of explosives, and these are delivered via your ship's air support called an Eagle. Stratagems can be upgraded even further through the ship management system with ship modules. In this section, you can focus on upgrading certain aspects of your ship depending on your preferred stratagems. You can add reduced time between call-ins with certain modules, or even increase the amount of times a stratagem is used before it cools down. With this system, you will need more than experience or credits. You will also need different samples that are collected from in-game, which we will expand on more shortly. After you're done touring through your ship and you are ready to spread freedom and democracy through the system, you will then proceed to selecting your mission at the bridge control. By entering into the terminal, you'll be able to select which front you would like to participate in, and then select different sectors and planets to join the fray. In this terminal, you'll also be able to enter into the quick play mode that puts you in with other Helldivers currently in a mission that have requested aid, or you can join missions that are about to start that have open slots. Missions are based on a 4-man squad and can be changed to different difficulty levels. Changing your difficulty will offer more diverse samples that can be picked up, but with the cost of, well, being more difficult. Missions generally come in groups of 2 or 3 and will give you medals for completing the whole cluster. Mission objectives vary depending on the section and difficulty you choose, but generally consist of base sabotage or destruction, defending outposts, rescuing civilians, or even launching a nuke into enemy territory. Each mission will also have a subset of optional objectives like activating radio terminals, setting up ground artillery cannons, or destroying enemy spawn locations that will net you more XP and requisition slips, which are used to purchase stratagems. As previously mentioned, a big goal in each mission is not only to complete the objectives, but to also collect samples in the world you land in. There are 3 types of samples: common, rare, and super to look out for. Collecting and extracting the mission with these samples is absolutely pivotal. Helldivers 2 does have a plethora of in-game currencies. The main currencies of medals, samples, and requisition slips are earned by simply completing missions. The main moneymaker for the dev team, however, is
Super Credits!
These credits can be used in the
Superstore!
The Superstore has a rotating inventory that offers 2 armor sets and 2 helmets that vary on stats and passives. We previously brought up the importance of medals. Medals can be used in the Warbond section, and this is where you would find the battle pass for the game. In this tab, there are 2 options. The Helldivers Mobilized section is the free section that you can spend your medals in to unlock new gear, weapons, customizations, and even small packs of super credits. The premium section is called Steel Veterans, and it comes with another 3 pages of purchasable items, and requires you own the Super Citizen edition of the game, or can be purchased for 1,000 super credits. So how do I feel about this game, and why do I say it's broken? Well, on launch, the game has been absolutely riddled with server issues. Many players have had to wait several hours just to enter the game. Once in the game, it has been an absolute treat, unless you randomly get booted from the server at the end of a mission. just to start the process all over again. As of 2.22, the dev team has released a patch that has added a timeout feature to AFK players, which has helped tremendously for getting into the game. Other than the server issues, this game has been an absolute ride for me. I cannot stress the amount of absolute joy it is to slay bugs with shotguns and orbital strikes from above. The game runs really smoothly on my now dated PC, and every world I play on looks absolutely gorgeous. I love that they include both PC and PlayStation players in the community goals, which the devs really captured that feeling for me of being one piece in a giant effort, which I had only ever experienced on rare occasions in like Destiny 2. To wrap this up, I also need to give a big kudos to the dev team Arrowhead Games. This team has really gone the extra mile since this game is launched. Bug fixes have been happening at a near Larian studio speed, which is absolutely amazing. My original thought process is that when they picked up server space for this game, they genuinely didn't think it would be pulling in this much attention. But since then, I feel like they've been giving 110% for this game, and it really shows how passionate they are about it. I absolutely recommend buying this game right now, even without a sale. I can safely say that this game is a 4 out of 5 for me, but is such a strong contender for 5 out of 5 in the future when they introduce more enemies and the servers are super stable. That's it for me, everyone. Have you had a chance to spread freedom and democracy in Helldivers 2? Let us know what you think about the game in the comments below. If you really enjoyed this video, hit that like and subscribe button for more gaming news, reviews, and deals every week. See you soon.